24, 2019, and I'm about to go meet Alicia and Remy for their Pretty Basic Live podcast in downtown LA. So I'm gonna switch to iPhone quality because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to bring cameras. So yeah, let's go meet them. Yes, merch. Dang, we're up close. So pretty. And then they're over there. Kitties.
By the way, in case you don't know, I'm Remy.
Guys, this is our first live show
Ever.
Thank you so much that you're here.
I'm speechless, and we're really excited that you guys are here with us because normally when we record this, we're just sitting in a room with us and our producer.
We're looking real fierce.
Oh, we look really bad all the time.
Well, last week was the first week that we looked really cute, and it's the one time I really shared the socials.
I know. Wait, so, if you guys listen to this week's episode, today's episode rather, we went to Coachella, both weekend 1 and weekend 2, because we're insane. That's how my voice is currently going right now. So, we got the best time, and at one point, we talked about this in today's episode, right? How we went to see Billie Eilish and the artist pick for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, please tell, I know what you want to say. Do you want to?
Oh! We magically get these artist passes. Thank you, team. You're amazing. But basically, you can like be pretty much right in front of the stage. Like there's a whole separate area. We were so excited because it's our first year ever having those. But we didn't really get to go in there because it was too full.
It was too full, but at one point, Billie Eilish was performing. You guys like Billie Eilish? She's pretty cool. And so we, the whole weekend, were just like hanging out with all of our friends. It was so fun. And then I know she really wanted to see Billie.
I have had that album on repeat for like ever since it came out.
It's really good. And so we decided, like, you know what? We're just gonna separate for like one set. Let's go to the front. Let's go like see it in, you know, the artist section. So as we're walking, like Vlog Squad is in front of us, and me, who loved David Dobrik from like Vine days, was like, oh my god, freaking out. Like everybody's in front of us. She was keeping her cool way more than I did.
I also don't look around and don't notice things. It's a very bad problem. I don't know why. But I wasn't getting too hard. But
I was losing myself.
You were like hitting me.
I was like basically just like slapping her. And she's like, what? And I look over, and Alyssa Violet is to the left of me. I love her. Which, if you guys do not watch my channel or haven't seen, we talked about it on an episode. I did this video called Fat vs. Skinny on my YouTube channel where I kind of talked about the double standards and like the stereotypes that I've been dealing with since the weight loss. Thank you so much. And one of the parts of that video was I recreated a picture of Alyssa Violet, who is like this Instagram model, beautiful, really hot, seems really cool. Like I'm like really hard. So after I did that video, I posted a picture like her. It was like this whole social experiment that I did. She like commented back on my photo after I think probably people had told her about it and like put something like a really nice comment. I called my mom crying. I was freaking out. I was like, she's so nice. So I told myself if I ever see her, I'm gonna ask for a picture. Here we are. What, 6 months later?
I completely forgot about you filming that video. So I think that's why I didn't realize where you were like, it's Alyssa.
I was like, what?
Yeah, cool.
Shit, like the balls moving whisper because she was 2 feet next to me. And she
Also, I don't know. It is very different for me too.
I was just gonna say, we went into it only knowing the YouTube world, and every week we go in and we're learning new things, we take new meetings, and we're like, wait, like this, it plays out completely differently, like everything that we've learned in YouTube does not apply to podcasts whatsoever. Also, if you guys listened to the first episode, we talked about how when we got the call to start this podcast, we were like, we're just so busy, which we really weren't. We were sitting around a lot, but we're like, we're just so busy. As long as we can like pre-record a bunch of episodes, we are sitting here live in front of you and we go on weekly now.
Literally, the first thing I said when my agent called me was like, yes, I'd be open to it. Funny. But I would want to make sure we both pre-film or pre-record so that way it's not too much on our plate. And literally, I think 2 weeks in, we realized we don't like that, and we like it being up to date. Because, for instance, if we're going to talk about Coachella, it doesn't make sense for it to come out 2 months later, you know what I mean? And it's so fun for us. Every single Wednesday, I wake up, and the first thing I do is I go on Twitter and just like see all of you guys saying, wow.
I like that it's just very relevant. Just like a vlog. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know what happened.
I thought you were doing great.
I was too.
No, I thought it was great. I thought it was a good time to jump in. She's good. That's the time we would edit it out. But I think that it's really cool because just like YouTube is so up to date, and that's like a big part of why YouTube is so great. Like news, and I get more news from drama channels and things than I do from magazines or whatever it may be. Yeah. So I think that keeping it so relevant to the actual timeline of things that happen.
Yeah.
But also going in past.
Did we have any other name options for Pretty Basic before it was Pretty Basic?
I'm gonna hide.
I just remember Single AF.
Oh yeah, because that's funny and still applicable 6 months later. But she's like, don't do that. It's in a box. We're never gonna get boyfriends 6 months later. Would have been great. Think of the merch.
Yeah, that would be good. I also do remember we thought about Relatable, but what's funny is Ellen ended up doing that Relatable Netflix thing. Was it Netflix? I'm not sure. So it's a good thing we didn't get that.
I think it's good for us. It's a little like self-deprecating, but like we're owning it, but like you know.
One of my favorite comments though, I think was it a tweet or something?
She loves to talk about this.
I love this. I talk about it all the time. But someone said how they love how it's called Pretty Basic, but we actually talk about real life stuff. And I feel like it's through every episode, it's like a game, and there's like a few little things, and then it's like we're crying and we're laughing.
No, I think that is a good thing. I like that every episode is. It just goes where we want. Like I don't know how we ended up here.
Nice. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we gotta take a selfie. Can we take a selfie?
Yeah.
Is it possible? Someone shout yes or no.
I would love. If not, it's fine.
There's no one who won't bring us up tomorrow.
What up, squad? It is April 25th, 2019. Yeah, I'm still hyped from yesterday. If you guys are new, hello, I'm Alexis. I'm from LA. Mostly my content is Disney and photography, but yesterday was a quite fun experience. I went to go watch Remy Cruz and Alicia Marie for their Pretty Basic live podcast. So I went yesterday, and I'm really hyped from it because first of all, the meet and greet pictures, oof, beautiful, came out cool. The whole experience was kind of fun. I will go more into depth later on today, but today we're gonna do something really fun. So I decided to do my Instagram followers control what makeup look I do today, because I'm gonna do a photo with something I got from the podcast live show. Yeah, they had a merch table. Your girl got something. So I want to do a mini photo shoot, tripod photo shoot outside. So right now I'm just going to prime up my face, and then we'll start the whole voting process. So after this whole challenge, we're going to talked about the live show. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Hope you guys will like the content. Yeah, my face, yeah. See, this is what happens when I take off my makeup. Whole bunch of pimples. The real me. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm like really hyped. So much happened. No words. I will go into depth after this. So yeah, so if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and yeah. Okay, so I already did my brows because yeah, I don't even have any other products for brows, honestly, and also I suck at them, so that's why they're like pretty dark and pretty hairy. That I really need to redo. We'll get them, you know, get them fixed. Get my eyebrows fixed. So the first poll I'm gonna do is what foundation I'm gonna put on for this photo. So I have right now the new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. And the one I've been using mostly right now is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Long Wear Liquid Foundation. So I'll do a poll right now and see which one you guys are gonna choose. So hopefully you guys don't let me down. Okay, so it's a lot later. It is about almost 2:30. So I did all the polls. So here we go. The first poll was which foundation I used. And you guys voted 65% Urban Decay and 35% NYX. So Urban Decay it is. I'll show you. There's a proof. And then next we have the eyeshadows, which is either the Villains from ColourPop or Island Morin and Tarte collaboration. And surprisingly, the Villains won. So Villains was 59%. And Ireland was 41%. Okay, and then for contour palette, it was between Kat Von D and the Lorac, which is the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean collection. So the results was 41% Kat Von D and 59% Lorac. So we're gonna go with Lorac, okay, which is a good palette too. Alright, so this one, I really wish you guys said no, because I really suck at wing liner. But here we go. So I was like, the poll was if I do wings or not, and 71 says yes, and 29% nah. I wish you guys voted nah. But okay, so we're gonna do wings. Not last. Next was the highlighter, which was between Adeline's Promise Ring highlighter or Jacqueline Hill Champagne Pop, and it was 30% Adeline and 70% Champagne Pop, which I love because I haven't used it in a while. I've been using Adeline mostly, but I'm excited to use Champagne Pop again. And last but not least, which lipstick to use? It's both from the Villains collection from ColourPop. I got Cruella and I got Cruella and my mind in focus. I got Cruella and Evil Queen, and I didn't mean to put the dragon. It was supposed to be Red Apple, but Cruella got 7% and Evil Queen got 93%, which is a matte red lip. So that is the look we're gonna go for, and I really hope you guys will like the look. Well, here you go. This is the finished look. I did put a lot of black. Yeah, I made it more dramatic today. Normally, I go a bit natural, but I didn't give you guys the option, so I was like, you know what? Let's try a dark look, and this is the colors. My gosh, a lot of black. And the palette, of course, the palette that won the whole thing was for sure the Villains one. Here's how it looks. Villains from ColourPop. Beautiful palette. Really nice. The colors are really pigmented, as you can tell by black. The color that I used mostly was 101 and no spots. So 101 is the black, matte black one. 101, no spots for the corner mixed with Mongrels, which is that shimmer right there. And And I also added a black shimmer, which is the revenge one, which is really pigmented and it looks like a galaxy, which I love. Focus on me. There you go. So yeah, and then lip is Evil Queen, which is like a matte lipstick. But other than that, this is the finished look. Cool, cool. You can see that highlight, champagne pop. Yeah, so I'm gonna go take some photos and I really hope you guys like them. So yeah, see you guys later. Cool. I'm gonna share you guys my experience on going to Alicia Marie's and Remy Cruz's live podcast for Pretty Basic. Woo! Pretty basic. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up for, I guess, reviews such sharing exactly like what happened and things you gotta know before you go to any event. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so how do I begin this? Okay, so the show that I went to was the LA. It's at the Regent Theater. It's located in downtown LA, which for me it's kind of a long drive. I mean, honestly, based on traffic, oof. But I was able to get the VIP experience. So for the first time getting VIP access, and surprisingly, most VIP prices are really expensive. But for this show, it was okay. It was a good price. And in the VIP package, this is what it's gonna include. You're gonna get the lanyard, which is their picture on it. Here's how it looks. It just has Alicia and Remy, Pretty Basic, and then the tour dates or where they're gonna be at. If you guys didn't know, Pretty Basic is their podcast that you can hear on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. You can hear this podcast everywhere. The topics that they talk about are really, really helpful, and they're really, I guess, considering the viewers or the listeners on their topics. Like the good thing about their podcast is that they keep up to date. So let's say Coachella's happening, so they talk about Coachella, or like something like a topic that is reasonable for the listeners that will impact their lives on like a personal level, or just want to know more advice on certain topics. Sometimes they talk about relationships, sometimes they talk about the popularity and not popularity, I guess like the whole aspect of how YouTube is and how what's the borderline between the viewers and the YouTubers. Like it's cool to know like all the insights from them and their experience. So give their podcast a listen because they're so cool. So VIP, yeah, you'll get the lanyard, you'll get the wristbands. This wristband in particular is for the 21 and up. So basically, the theater that I went to had a bar. So if you're 21 and over, you're able to drink. But I'm not a drinker, so they gave me a wristband because I was older. But there were some younger viewers. So if you're a younger viewer that's going to the show, they'll probably give you a wristband. Depends on the venue. In our case, for the LA show, it was a venue that required a bar. So you'll get this wristband if there's a bar inside the venue. You will also get a signed poster from them, which is awesome. So you can get their poster, and they're also selling it at the merch stands. The posters, I think it was like $10, but since for the VIP, they're able to sign it for you, and you're able to take pictures with them. So here are the shots. So the time I got there, I got an email from Ticketfly, or the people that are in charge of the whole show. Sent an email saying that you have to be there by 4:30 check-in, and the meet and greet was supposed to start at 5. I got there at 4. There was already a line. Cool. Line took a bit longer than I expected. And the meet and greet went by super fast, but it was really fun. And the beauty of the meet and greet is that you get to have conversation with them, get to let them know like how much you love them, how much you care about their videos, their podcasts, them doing what they love doing. From my experience, I actually wore the varsity hoodie or the varsity crew neck, and I should have recorded it and I didn't. I have tear, but Alicia really liked how people are representing her merch. So if you guys are going to their show, if you guys are going to any of their shows, make sure you wear like their merchandise, or make sure if you have anything. Basically, their reaction is so genuine. I was like, oh, she loved it. I was like, no words, but their reaction really melted my heart. And they're really easygoing to talk to. They're really calm. I was shook how like easy it was for me to talk to them. Like I was telling Alicia about how I got her crew neck when I was in line to meet Nikki, and she was like, and then I was telling them about makeup. I was wearing Alan Morin, and then Remy was mentioning how amazing the highlighter was. I'm like, yes, oof, yes. And then after that, it's just the pictures, which is wow. But yeah, so after the meet and greet, you're able to, like, for a VIP access, you're able to choose where you want to sit. Surprisingly, I was able to sit in the front. I was able to get a good shot of like I didn't record the whole show. I got like a little parts of the show that felt like it was a good topic to include. And honestly, throughout the whole show, it felt like I was like I understood what they were saying through their advice, through the questions that people asked them. Like I was like, dang man, that's in the field. So like that was like, whoa. The whole experience, it felt like you were just there to hang out with friends. I didn't thought that I was gonna make friends on that experience, because I went alone, honestly. I went alone, but in line, I met new people, and turns out they were Disney fans. So shout out to you guys. I don't know if you guys are watching, but shout out. You guys are amazing. I love meeting new people. But yeah, like the whole overall experience, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend you guys go to the show. If you're going to San Francisco, if you're going to San Diego, if you're going to Arizona, go to their show. It's just amazing, and the whole atmosphere felt like home. It felt like I was just talking to my friends, getting advice from them. Like it felt. It sounds cliche, but it felt real. Like it felt like I knew them, but honestly, I don't. I don't know them on a personal level. But based on their advice and based on how they explained their personal experiences, it felt really cool and it felt really genuine. So I highly recommend, if you guys are going to the show, highly recommend you go meet them. Really cool people, really chill. So I forgot to mention, I got the merch. So there is a merch table. They have the tote bags, they have shirts, and they have hoodies. So I got the pretty basic hoodie. It's just a black hoodie, front pocket. In the back, it says pretty basic and the dates of the tour. Well, it's not. I think it's a tour. And that's it pretty much. So honestly, this hoodie was about $45, and the shirts, I think they're around 20 something. I'm not sure, but it's like the same price if you will get it online, except this time you won't have to pay for shipping. So I would highly recommend, if you guys can go to the show, get some merch, represent the girls. They deserve it. Honestly, it was the best experience I have. If you guys want to see all the content, you guys can follow me on Instagram. I have photos there. If not, you could go check out Pretty Basic Podcast on Instagram. There's a lot of footage there. Or hopefully, fingers crossed, Alicia or Remy upload their vlogs about that day. That would be cool too. Honestly, I highly recommend you guys go watch the show. I mean, go to the live podcast. It felt cool. Like I would do this again if they hadn't shown LA. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure you subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up for like reviews and opinions, and I guess like being able to experience the VIP access. Honestly, it was the first time. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to say, but they gave the whole. They made me feel like it's okay. Like, you're cool. You know, stay cool. Stay cool. Like, I have no words. Honestly, I have no words. But I really hope you guys liked it. I will for sure upload that vlog maybe today. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye.